necessarily brag about this, but brag about this if you get what I'm saying with two G's. Personally, this has been like an achievement of mine. I've never really in the past I've never really passed it like a funded account before, but I would like to like give myself a little pat on the back because I did pass a funded challenge recently. Um, I started the 18th of last month is when I got funded. Uh, and so essentially, what I want to do is like basically treat this as if it's like a little diary for myself. Something that I could look back on and be proud of. Honestly, one of like my biggest inspirations when it comes to doing YouTube would be Mr. Beast. And the reason why it would be Mr. Beast is because like he started off as just like a dude in his room where literally all he would do is just like count numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he did, and now he has like 200, like the most followed person on YouTube started in his bedroom counting to 10,000, right? And I'm thinking about it right now, and it's like I'm funded for $10,000 right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not, have that be something that'll be like, I could look back on and enjoy, if that makes sense, and say, wow, okay, I'm pretty sure probably a year from now I'll be like, oh shit, I celebrate now, like shit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? 10K, I'll probably spend that on shoes or something. You know what I mean? Like, or I'll probably spend 10K a month, or I might make 10K a trade. You know what I mean? But like that's ultimately like the beautiful thing about this this journey is that like I can start from like the most minute scale, and like this book that I read called Atomic Habits, I'll essentially have built up you know um the snowball effect, that over time ends up being this great thing. But ultimately I'm just doing this because I trust myself and I love myself enough to be vulnerable with myself on the internet and allow myself to watch myself grow, if that makes sense, because ultimately this is a one just huge diary that I'll be able to look back on, and my kids, if they want to, could look back on it, roast me if they want to, be proud of me because they will be already. But um and yeah, man, so and I gotta shout out God because honestly he's my best friend. It may sound strange, but like I pray to God as if God is like literally like a human, even though he's not, even though he surpasses all that. But like, he to me is like my best friend. He's a guy that's like just really awesome. I can always go to him in prayer and ask for like help if I need to. I could go always like ask for direction. I can ask for protection. I could ask for just his love, his grace, and personally, being that my journey is just so like so interesting, so like just it's hard to put it into words because it's like no words can describe how much love God has for me, and no words can describe how much love I try to have for God, if that makes sense. I try to reciprocate that love that he has for me as much as possible, but ultimately he is love, so um those are like the two main things in life that I'll say I'm passionate about. I love my family, obviously. I keep them, family first, but God first always. But trading is really something that I've grown to like have a passion for. It's something that I truly love, as well as like my family as well. As well as God. Growing up, I would say like you know one thing that's like truly um beautiful to me is just like seeing how much I've developed as a trader. You know what I mean? I have like a trading log that I've had since like last year, but then I've also been like, trading since 2019, and learning from all my different mentors and going through all these different like struggles and stuff like that just to finally have a funded account. I've tried FTMO, I've tried Top Tier, but this is a prop firm that I feel like it suits me personally, and for that I'm truly grateful for. I mean, it just makes sense. And yeah, gratitude is a must. I've been really just practicing gratitude. Like I'm really grateful, and yeah, man. I'm grateful to continue this journey. I have recently have been taking some trades that I have to hold myself accountable for. Um, if I was to explain, essentially what had happened is essentially, I had rode the bullish wave um on Euro, and that's essentially, what, gave me that ability to pass it initially. All right. And where it stands right now, once price action made this counter trend right here, I think I essentially like measured the counter trend, and I saw like price action hit around this area. I did take like a couple of hits around here, so that would explain it. I did, after that, initially thought that price action was going to find support around this area, this demand area, and then continue to go up bullish, but unfortunately it did not at the time, and it continued to go bearish. So what I ended up doing is I ended up waiting. I did end up taking a couple of hits around this area, but I ended up waiting all the way until I found like an area where price action may create like a level of support. If I was to go into my previous analysis, you'll be able to see it. But price action did make a 61.8% retracement around 1.078, and once it hit that area, I gotta be real with you. I didn't catch that move. Like, what I'm saying? It went bullish in like a day. You know what I'm saying? So like once it hit that area, it counter trended around here. I have been showing you my analysis where price action, even now looks to, be continuing to go bullish. I'm like, I'm not desperate, but at the same time, even currently right now, I do see, price action being able to make a level of, what's that thing called? A level of support around this area, and it does look like, with right now current price action, look like it's creating a bullish engulfing candle on the 1 hour time frame. So it may be something that I want to look into. It may be a buy position. I may be able to catch like a 70 pip move, for example, around that area. I was thinking in my in my analysis that price action was going to be able to hit 61.8% retracement around 12,953, and that was what I was going to use as a confirmation when I go into my buys for Euro. But it doesn't seem like price action is doing that currently. Right now it's hitting the 50% retracement of 12,938. So what it looks like it's doing now is it looks like it's going to continue to go towards 12,900. And if that's the case, that's something that I'm looking to buy into when it comes to Euro. Now, like I said again, I do believe that I will succeed. Ultimately, I praise God for everything, honestly. But right now, where it stands, I do have to, have a sense of like good mixed risk management, which I have great risk management. Had it not been for my risk management, I would not have passed the test in the first place, which is why I passed the test. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to succeed, and I'm going to continue to have great risk management. I have been studying a lot, and I'm going to, like I said, succeed. So for that, I am truly grateful, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you guys know what I end up doing at a later date.